unlock your potential, the ultimate personal growth mindset. I've noticed these mindset videos do really well. People lock onto them and they understand that mindset is so powerful in today's world. And I want to break it all down for you and keep developing your mind so you can become the best version of yourself, okay? Ready to transform your life? The right mindset is your most powerful tool. Let's explore how shifting your thinking can unlock extraordinary results. Pretty good. Understanding fixed versus growth mindset. So the fixed mindset, you think believes abilities are static traits, avoids challenges and gives up easily, sees effort as fruitless, it's not worth it, ignores useful feedback. When someone gives you feedback, I won't take that on board, or really standoffish, like, why'd you say that? I didn't say it like that. I did it really well. What are you on about? They don't take it on board. They don't understand, and they don't take it on board at all. And the growth mindset, in contrast of it, they believe the abilities can be developed. They can grow and keep growing and leveling up. They embrace the challenges as opportunities. They thrive in those challenges. They want to overcome those challenges. And they persist despite the obstacles. They find obstacles fun to maneuver around. They drift through it, right? They value the feedback as a path to mastery. They think that someone giving them feedback can help them to become the best version of themselves. The power of self-belief. So 80% psychological. Your mindset determines most of your success. It's all up here in the mind. 20% tactical. So it's strategies and skills. They can play a smaller role in how you execute and win at life. But most of it comes from 100% confidence. Can be built through all your deliberate practice. You will have the confidence if you continually put in the work and execute. And even if you fail, you are happy that you tried. You will have the confidence to be like, I can still do this. I can still keep moving forward. If you don't do anything, that you won't have any confidence in yourself or your ability. Breaking through limiting beliefs. Awareness. Recognizing your limiting beliefs. It starts in here in your mind. And if you're speaking different limiting words at yourself, then you will not get far. I think of them as curse words. You're cursing yourself and you're putting yourself in shackles. Challenge. Question negative self-talk. If you start to talk negatively, or if you hear yourself complaining at anything, you should check yourself immediately and instead give yourself positive talk, positive belief in yourself. Install those empowering beliefs into yourself. I believe in myself. If no one else believes in myself, at least I can believe in myself full-heartedly. Developing resilience. So face those challenges head on. Embrace all those difficult situations. Build the strength. Develop the mental toughness in everything you do. Just believe in yourself and you will not quit. Think to yourself, I cannot quit at this. Experience the setbacks. Accept those failures. But think of them as temporary failures. They're not always going to be forever. You can learn from those mistakes and failures. Take them on board, write them down, and then don't repeat them again. And extract the lessons on everything you do and identify all the growth opportunities from them. Creating a personal development system. So you need to set clear goals. Define the measurable outcomes for yourself. What will I hit at the gym? What certain weight will I get to? How far will I run today? Different measurable goals like that. How many sales will I get today? There's many things you can measure and write down for yourself. Establish those daily habits. Create consistent routines. What time will I go to bed tonight? When will I set my alarm? Will I journal tonight? Will I eat clean food all day? Set those habits and those daily rituals. Track your progress. measure the improvement. So when you hit those goals, write them down. Write down how big your biceps got, all those different measurable goals, and then celebrate those wins. Acknowledge the growth when you hit it. When I hit a certain milestone in my business, I had a little, cheer, a little reward to myself. When I hit a certain milestone in the gym, I cheer, I reward myself. You need to, and if you don't, you just get lost in the world. You get lost in chasing the new high. You need to chapterize your wins in life, and I think you will remember them a lot more. And then if you remember them, you will have that confidence that we talked about. You will have that confidence in your ability, and you might doubt yourself, but you can always go back on those achievements and those chapters and then go back into believing in yourself. So read widely. All those books back there, I've developed my mind by reading an extensive catalogue of books. You should always be seeking out new wisdom. Explore yourself to diverse perspectives and ideas daily. Ask better questions. Develop curiosity that dives deeper understanding. That ChatGPT now has a function where you can talk to it, ask it questions, and have that back and forth conversation with something that's super, super intelligent, and it will give you different insights right away. So try that if you need some better questions and better understanding of things. And then seek mentorship where you can. Learn from those who have mastered what they pursued already. The best way to grow at something is to seek someone who is already a master at their craft. You can learn from them and stack those level ups a lot quicker. You can see it in the gaming world. I remember back in World of Warcraft, I would take my little brother, I would be a higher level, and I would take my little brother into a high level environment where there's very, very strong enemies, and he would just follow along with me, and I would be fireballing all the different enemies, and he would be just getting a massive XP from those enemies, and he'd be leveling up super, super quick because he's following a higher level, higher master at their craft. Okay, so little thing you can do there. Embrace the discomfort. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. It might feel very, very difficult to get outside that comfort zone, but that is where the growth comes. You're not going to grow from just sitting at home on the couch all day. It's very, very comfortable to do, but you need to get out there, go for that jog, get out in the environment and grow. So your transformation starts now. Track your thoughts, journal daily to identify those limiting beliefs. So find your tribe, find those people you can talk to about your achievements, talk about different things you're thinking and developing yourself with, and get that back and forth with them. It's so powerful. Surround yourself with growth-minded people, and then start small. Don't go jumping leaps and leaps abound, targeting the highest mountain in the world. Start with the little hill first, then work your way up. Build one positive habit this week, and then go into 2 positive habits next week, and just keep moving like that, 1 foot at a time, 1 step in front of the other. If you got something from this video, please comment down below. I'm always happy to hear what you guys have to say. I've got more mindset videos coming in the future, so subscribe for that. But as always, I'm Jaden Connolly, and thank you for watching.